We've been to several concerts, and I think I went to a comedy show at Bass Hall Performance Hall, and that was very nice and very comfortable and spacious. I enjoy going there.
It's too expensive, and it's more for like families that have enough money, like people who are already stable in their careers, I think, because all the tickets are, I mean, I've looked at tickets before, and they're always like 40 or above, and it's just not a typical Friday night to spend $40 just on a show. And I've heard about the student ticket nights, which are much cheaper, but I've only heard about them once or twice, and it's always like the show would either be that day that I found out or the day after, so it's really inconvenient, so they don't advertise it enough and ahead of time enough.
I went for a field trip in 3rd grade, I think it was. We went to see the Nutcracker.
I've never been by myself to either place though, because Casa Mañana seems like more for younger children, and Bass Hall is more expensive and fancy.
Casa Mañana needs to be updated. I think that it was probably very modern at the time when it was built, but it kind of stands out and seems to be dated. Bass Hall is a beautiful structure that blends in nicely with the downtown architecture and has been done really well.
Bass Hall definitely fits in to the area that it exists. Even though it has been recently built, the architecture and the building, you could tell was built so that it would fit into the surrounding area. In that art district, there's been so many improvements that have gone on with the Cowgirl Museum, the Kimball's being added on to right now. They have the Modern there, which is brand new, and Casa just kind of looks out of place with everything else that's being updated.
I feel like Casa Mañana is a little older and definitely fits in with the historical district of Fort Worth. It's where it's located, and I feel like it definitely plays into that when you go in there. It's not a newly renovated, it's a little older and outdated, but it's really unique in its architectural style on the inside of having a center stage where all the actors stay on, and wherever you sit in the entire theater you can see the entire play, and that's probably the best aspect of that of all Casa Mañana. Whereas Bass Hall is a lot classier, it's a lot newer, it stands out architecturally with the angels on the outside with the giant gold trumpets. Inside it's a cool dome up top and great artwork all around, and it just seems like a place where you need to dress up. It's a higher style of class.
Casa Mañana has been part of the Fort Worth cultural community and cultural history for probably since the 70s. I'm not sure when it was built, but it's been around for a long time. And while the rest of the cultural center over there has grown up as well, Casa Mañana has drawn people to that part of town for many years. Bass Hall is a newer, more modern, more exclusive venue that's built right into downtown Fort Worth, and again, it has become part of the established cultural community in Fort Worth as well. But I think it attracts a different type of production, and over the years that will become probably the cultural center of downtown Fort Worth as well.